Yesterday I finished up to back 12 and we can see, it's starting to take shape and have a very detailed bathroom. So tonight I'm going to continue the building from back number 13. So I'm not sure how much progress I can make tonight again, because that's basically every night. It's quite late already. It's quarter to 11, so not as late as the previous 2 days. So let's just get started. I wonder I'll just push this a little bit forward so I get some space to build the next level. So I believe what we're building now is on top. We probably will end up finish building this before we kind of start building the other side, the other half of the burrow. So far, I really like how it looks. I think it's a, well, not necessarily like minifigure scale. It's not like one to one, but it's a nice scale. It's a bit crowded inside in the interior, but that's okay because overall, like the exterior details and the ratio looks pretty good. So I think it will be a really good looking set once it's finished. So can't wait. I haven't figured out where to display because I already have no space. Again, should I I guess buy a shelf or buy more Lego set, right? Let's just figure out which way it's supposed to face before I start building it. So what's okay, so this lead is supposed to face this side. Okay. Now figure out. So there's not many pieces in this particular uh, number back, and then it's getting on top. I still can't figure out how the minifigure get into this room. Maybe I should watch Harry Potter again. Unfortunately, they just removed it from Netflix, so it's like this. Like they put it on Netflix for a few months, and then they kind of take it off, and then after a while, they're gonna put it back on again. But it's kind of inconvenient because it's like, oh yeah, you thought, hey, it's on, and then it's no longer on. It's like I missed Top Gun Maverick because of this. Because I thought, okay, got Top Gun here. I haven't really able to find the time to watch, and a few days ago, I was like, oh, maybe I should watch Top Gun, and then it's gone. But at least it's coming back. It's not like Lego says, I'm gonna buy this, but then there's some other set come out, and then you bought the other set, and then later on come back. Well, as long as it's not retired, then that's okay. But once it's retired, then that's where the problem is because once it's retired, then the price kind of go up. So that's the one of the main problem, and like so hard to find one particular piece. So this one is not new; it's an existing print from earlier. It's those jelly beans. So got plenty of those already, and we kind of continue to add the roof. Interesting, you get it mud, but you will not able to get it out. It's always with some of the Lego sets. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it's like the Hocus Pocus house, right? It's really nice and packed with interior details, but you're only able to see it while you're building it because once you finish building it, there's not enough light, nor you can actually get into those spaces. So it's always this kind of things often happens. And what's next? Some very small pieces I need to put together. Uh-huh. And finally, tomorrow is Sunday again, so I'm planning to play football, but right now the weather is really bad, so I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. But anyway, the plan is I ran out of footage I taken for um, you know short videos. or my Instagram reels and need to kind of film some of that. Normally, it's just like really short review, but occasionally there's some scripted or funny moments. Unfortunately, I don't have anything particular this time, so I don't have really. Well, quite a few ideas, but I don't think I can pull it off tomorrow. Um, that's the thing. Like sometimes you have an idea, but how to pull it off, right? Like sometimes it's not easy. Um, Let me think about it overnight. Then what do we do here? So we've got a window, but without the actual window. So just a window frame is sometimes just struggling to pronounce some of the words, and I needed the 1x4 and was struggling to find it and finally find it, and now I need a 1x3. It's often quite difficult to find the stuff. And it's actually not that big on top though, so I wonder exactly how this would play a part. Um, and then we've got the 3 here. Okay. And we have the ladder. Ladder is oops. Just click onto here and press it down. Oops, wrong way. It's if I show it the other side, and I don't know. You haven't noticed like your one side is like the holes. I don't want that to be facing the outside. So okay, so we've got this here. It's funny how this is. I couldn't figure out exactly what the what the parts are. So it's really small compared to some. I think this set have like what 24 bags, something like that, but most of them are really small compared to some of the other sets. So let's see if we figure it out. The thing is, it's very hard for me to find the Lego piece again. So we've got this here right now, and then we're gonna cover it up with a flat tile. And there's some interesting things happening here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Normally, you will figure like if you can't figure it out once you finish a certain step, then you will feel like, oh wow, it's actually doing something like this. It seems like some kind of barrier. What is the piece that I need to say? 1x3 just underneath instruction. Another window frame on this side. On this side. Still can't see what is thick. Let me just push the chair out because I think the instruction bullets keep catching high chair. So okay, right. Some small bits. Yeah. Looks like a roof, but let's see. The throat is a bit itchy, but it's not like I'm gonna start coughing a lot. It may if it gets a little bit more dry. Um, it's a bit irregular shape. But here we are. And just put this on top of here. Let's just try to make it secure, but not applying too much pressure. Because I still have seen some of my recent build that apply too much pressure, then everything kind of break apart. Then I have to start doing it again. I nearly used the wrong piece. Okay, this is where this connects to this part here. Funny enough, there's a gap there that we don't necessarily need to fill it in. Just like this. Yeah. Okay. First, okay, so like the modular part is just one in front. The center part is really all connect very secure unless you kind of hold it the wrong way. And then we've got the chimney that we need to build. I think this way is facing the front. So I just need to make sure that I'm doing it right, because I'm not placing it the same position as what I see in the instruction. So there's a slight risk of making a mistake, but hopefully not. But then this part I just kind of repeat each steps to so that you create a chimney kind of a consistent pattern. It will just go up until the part where it needs to stop. Okay, what's next there? Right, here we are. Okay. It's quite interesting. Let me say a few steps as I see things that shouldn't be here. Anyway, I feel I might have missed a few steps. If this is the final part, then yeah. Right? I think I made a mistake somewhere. Not in this part. Even though I have one extra, 1/2. Okay, let's see. Where did I miss that thing? What? It doesn't seem to be around here though. Okay, let's just track back. Nope, not here, not here. It seems to be here. Okay. This part 3 or 1. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, okay. Mm, will be here? I think so. Really? This can't be right. Okay. One, two, three. Seems like you get one extra of this one. It makes no sense. Everything seems okay. Maybe I did get one extra. Yeah. What? Oh, here already. Yeah. Yep, I don't think I missed anything. Weird. Normally you don't get a one by three piece, but let's hope I don't get anything odd in the next one. Okay, so it's how it's supposed to do. It's a pretty high chimney. Um, if you hold it here, it will definitely fall, and it's actually quite tall, and this is how high it will be. So we're kind of starting with back 14 now. I don't think I make any mistake, but somehow just one extra 1 by 2, which is very rare for that to happen. And back number 14 now. So we're doing another room. It's so funny though, like it's like I think this is the first Harry Potter set that so far every single minifigure doesn't have the magic wand. Because normally each of the character will have one of those. So we've got Ron Weasley here. His hairstyle, we will just place it on the side because we don't need him at the moment. Um, so yeah, let's see which way is the. So this is where it's supposed to face. And it's so hard to flip open the instruction booklet. So pretty much, I think back to is on top of here, not back to, but book number 2, and then book number 3 will be the other part. So most likely I will be able to finish up to finish book 2 today maybe. Um, hmm, can I finish book 3 tomorrow? I really don't think so though. It looks like it will be a 6-day build and a 5 days build. Because it's not that small, but like there are a couple of things that took me longer on back number 13, because I thought, hey, there's something unusual. That's why I'm checking. But so far, I don't think there's a mistake. I don't any place there's a mistake. Maybe no, I think it's 5. I think it's 5. Okay. Some irregular shapes over here. I think this bed or something like that. And then we need to build the wall in front. So this must be this one right here. And then we have this here. Kind of not following the instruction, but well, I mean, it's like following just not following the order of the instruction. And we've got a few windows here. Mm, so hard to click the window in. Maybe it's particularly just is set. And I don't want to press too hard. Imagine if this is broken, this one I don't have any spare, so I don't want to wait over a month to, to to actually even finish this set, right? Because every time if I need to buy additional parts, take ages for them to arrive. Okay. Just imagine that, hey, you book a piece. Of course, they're gonna send the replacement free, but yeah, because the break standard parts usually takes like 6 weeks for it to arrive. But the good thing is, if it's like replacement parts, they kind of ship it out like the next day, but it just takes ages for it to arrive. I think if you're not in New Zealand or Australia, then it will be much quicker just because the location that I'm in that takes ages for those normal airmail parcel from uh, Denmark to arrive. Very nice lamp, a candle. So again, this bag I'm nearly done. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it might not take long for me to finish building a bag. That's why I got like up to bag 16 out. But we'll see. Yeah. Might make a mistake later on. And then we've got another sticker, number 2, some kind of poster. We have okay. It's been a while that I really sat with many stickers application. We've got a alarm clock of some sort. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so this side, and then we've got another, but then this time it's pointing at different time. And this one doesn't have anything on top. And we've got another clock here. And this one with a pointy top. Okay. It's really nice, back decoration. I mean, it looks nice because it's small, right? In reality, if you have something like this in the room, it may not look nice. But anyway, I say Lego set decor. Um, it looks pretty good. We've got action figures. And then just right in front of the windows. So there's some really nice interior details throughout this set that you don't necessarily need to be a Harry Potter fan to appreciate some of the details. And we have the bed here. It's exactly the same build as the bed we built. I built it yesterday. Um, then we've got another sticker for the bed cover. Slightly tilted. No, never mind. I'm never the best person to apply stickers. So just because my hands shaking, my eyes not that good, right? And the lighting ain't good. There's lots of combination to mix it, much more difficult to apply stickers. But anyway, we've got the bed, nice bed. It's a really small room, and then we've got now this one have the door. Okay, this one have the door. It's opening. The other room has no door, so I have no idea how to get in. And then we've got here, so pretty much, we've got studs on the facing outwards, so we can apply the same exterior texture to it. This is how it will be like, and we finish building back 14, and we continue to back 15, which will continue to build this room. Such a big bag, but there's not many pieces inside it. I just spread it out a little bit so I can see most of the pieces. Let's see. And then back 16, pretty much the roof of this set. So where we at? Okay, so we're here on this side. Got here some interesting use of elements. Okay, so this one here. Okay. Just make sure that it's all aligned. Got this. And this right here. I'm moving a little bit quicker in this one. It's a very interesting order to build certain things. It's never built things in this order before, so there's still some gap here, so I'm not sure how it's gonna fit. This one is looking pretty well, and then this is a room to the balcony, I think, because you've got all this barrier outside. But there's actually no space. I mean, there's one step, but I doubt you can place a mini figure. Well, you can place it if the door is open, but if the door is closed, it's not that much space. But again, like you don't want to create that much space both inside and outside, right? That this set will be, rather than 2,000 something pieces, will be like, 4,000 something pieces, and it will be so big, and it really hard to fit into the rest of the theme, right? Because you got the big ones. Let's just take the Hogwarts Express Collector Edition aside. You've got lots of other buildings and things, and the modular ones. They, you know, in terms of the size ratio, it's pretty close. So that's why, let's say if you have, something even bigger than, it will even be bigger than the modulars. So, but anyway, we've got some hard to apply stickers again. Okay. I'll just be extra careful when apply these stickers. Looks like I've done a pretty good job on this one, so I need to make sure that I'll be consistent on the other one because they kind of place next to each other. Okay, yeah, I think I've done a not the perfect job, but pretty good job on this. And how does it? Figure out exactly how to connect this part. Is it just like this here? Right, so I mean, ideally this one is printed, but I think that's okay. What's next? Okay, next one is on this side. It's not much to go, and then we'll do lots of windows very soon. I accidentally skip one page. And then we've got 3 windows. Lots of windows. That's, I wonder if it's easier if I go on top first. Yeah, if I place on top first, it still seems to be just a little bit easier compared to like bottom first. Okay, and then just like this on here, and then 2 more windows on the side. Okay. haven't been talking much because too focused on trying to get this build in. What's next? I think so far the rooms are really detailed. I like very much. But actually, you know, I'm pretty amazed on just double the piece count, and you get a lot more details compared to the 2021. I need to rewatch my review on the 2021, see what's the difference before I actually do the review of this one, right? So I can make some comment. But really wouldn't review the 2021 because it's not a straightforward review. I didn't disassemble completely, but it's a state that's not easy to review. It will take some time. And then we need to flip over again. Okay. Can't see. Okay. So it's here. Hmm. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to spot exactly what is the steps, because I usually don't look at, hey, which pieces that I need to prepare. I can't just uh, look at, you know, the additional parts. That's why sometimes I go really fast. I might make mistakes because I might have look at it wrong and then pick the wrong piece. I'm getting there just a little bit more. And then we've got another windows. There are lots of windows from this particular set. Wait. Ah, I just realized, even on this, you need to actually apply the, the windows. I didn't know this at all. So I thought, hey, how come I still got like two window pieces left? Because I forgot to apply on the other one. Because usually with this kind of window frame, they don't have the window to cover up. Usually just have it, hollow. Um, so there's something new. That's why, sometimes we all need to pay attention to the instruction booklet. Because if I just go through it, um, as what the Lego set usually be, then I would have, at least I noticed, because if I complete this area and then figure out, hey, I have three window piece right there, it's a long process to fix this problem. So, okay, all right, getting there. Lots of one by one. And one by one usually takes longer than much bigger Lego pieces. Right. Again, I'm not exactly following the steps. I mean, in terms of the structure, it's following the instruction, but not necessarily following suggested steps to build it, just because it's like the angle that I place the set, and the decide to finish it faster. All right, so yeah, I think like we've got an entry point to the room, not like the other one. Really, I figured it out. We're getting there. You can see the room is complete. It's not a big room. It's a quite a small room. We've got the edges of this part would be modular as well. You can take it out quite easily. It's funny how part of the set is modular, but part of it is not. But these are nice sets to have. And then this here. And now we need to add some of the exterior details. This is where it's fun and satisfying. Always love kind of placing tiles on top of a studded surface. And this one got some nice printed wooden tile. I think the 1x3 it's new. I've never seen this print on the 1x3 before. There's like 1x2, 1x4, but yeah, I think 1x3 is something new. That it's a 1x4 and 1x2. I actually back then when brick and pieces or brick were a lot cheaper. I actually bought lots of those for creating flooring or whatever my own creation I have in mind, but never again. Actually, I have two cupboards of parts, unique parts that I just bought it because I like to collect unique parts, but I don't know what can I do with it. that's, that's that's the fun part of it. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Slowly taking shapes. It's pretty fun build so far. I really like building the rooms and stuff. Although, like the first floor, kind of apart from the action features, I think if others kind of quite straightforward or familiar. But if I haven't built that, if we purchase the flow network before I build this one, then it will be really cool thing. So if you got the gift with purchase, and I don't know, because this set is a lot bigger, so it makes more like a lot more other fun that you can get from just outside the action feature. But if you build this and then the gift with purchase, the sell point is that action feature, right? And you might feel like, hey, the gift with purchase is just boring because it's not necessarily boring because the only cool thing about it, you already experience it, right? So this is how it connects to the other room. So okay, really nice. Did I do it correctly? Yeah, I think so. See, it's looking really good, and then back number 16 is to complete the view of this. So you get a entry to this room here. The other side is not completely blocked though, so if it's raining, then it might not be the best. It used to be, I think. Unless I make a mistake. No, I don't think I made a mistake there. Anyway. And if this is not a collector's edition set, right? Pretty much after finish this build, and that's it for the set, right? It usually tends to be open from the back. It have been a 4-day build, but anyway, doesn't matter. Let's just figure it out which way I'm facing. So definitely just facing here. Okay. Should be quick, this one. And then the next back will be require the next book. Okay. Alright. So I might call a day after this one though. I think it's a good place to stop. If I needed a sixth day uh, to, to finish building this, well, so be it. Because I think it's important to find a good place to stop, because otherwise you're getting to the point where you've got lots of loose pieces and things. And I think this piece here. I didn't know the spanner could actually clip onto a stud. So this is something new to me. And I think this is a new print. Yeah, I think this one is a new print. I can't show you here because this camera is too far away, but something that I can show when I'm doing the in-depth review of this set. Yeah, it's got corner. Okay. Moving really quick. That's why I'm talking less. That's what happened with every time I have a large build. So not every day I'm as talkative, because there will be a point where I try to, focus on the build more. So I finish it up. Okay. Here, some interesting construction. I have no idea what they are, but probably we'll find out later on. Yeah. I keep saying okay, but maybe I'm not okay. And I'm getting a little bit hungry. As usual, building Lego somehow always makes me feeling hungry. I thought I'm missing pieces, but it's just covered up by some other stuff. So, building the roof is quite easy because it's always having the same pattern. I mean, the design of the roof is kind of set, right? And it's not like, everything is some very unique shape in Lego set or Lego pieces, so it's quite straightforward. But of course, sometimes you thought, hey, it's going to be like this and go too fast. It looks normal, but you might realize that you make a mistake later on. Yeah. Oops. Oops. This is a problem with building Lego lately. It's like it's not complete. It's small, but then my movement kind of end up destroying the work in progress. Oops. Again. I don't know why, but it's happened so many times lately. But now, after placing this part, then everything is more secure, then it won't happen. That's what I think, but it might still happen. I really don't know what those two poles are for. It doesn't seem to serve a particular purpose apart from creating a particular look, and it's not easily accessible as well. So I don't know. I can't really tell. I've got two windows, and it's not really accessible as well. So I think maybe the actual thing is accessible, but because in order to create the shape of the Lego set, they have to sacrifice something. So like how I mean, they all wizard, right? So they have a way to get into the room if they needed, but it might be much more better if there's an indication on how normal people could get into the room. I think similar thing happened with the Doctor Strange Sanctum, the modular. From the outside it looks really good. From the inside, there are lots of um, details as well. But there's one important part, that one important stairs missing because they couldn't fit into the interior, I think. So of course the question is asked, how do Doctor Strange get up? But of course he can fly, right? And that is the only thing that bothers me for the sentence. Otherwise, it's such good set. But anyway, that is compatible with the modular, so you could easily just utilize how well it looks on the outside and place it within your city setup. And this is how it connects. So like, okay, this roof can be opened up quite easily, but then it's not much there. I think it would be nice to have a light heat uh, on this particular set. Oops, got it wrong. Okay. Not got it wrong, but so it doesn't fit. Hmm. Ah, is it because the previous part, because the previous part I got it the wrong side. I think. So I knew something is wrong anyway. Actually, all the placement of the Lego logo will be wrong for me, or just for me. Now it makes sense because I thought, hey, no way, there's such a big gap between the room and all the wind could go in, and typically you only notice the mistakes, or at least for me, right? Maybe I just making too many mistakes. But now, I realize the mistakes at least it's easily fixable. That's not like, hey, some core infrastructure that it needs to be in place, and now it makes sense. So that it's something room. So accessible from here, but still don't know how they can access the room underneath though. But pretty much you can see the main shape of the burrows. Like from the front, you can see this how tall it is. The next part is really building the remaining parts on the other side, and then also say, hey, you can connect the side yard to the set, and yeah, that's pretty much in place drawn somewhere. And that's pretty much done, and we've got book number 2 done. And they even show you a different configuration that you can do. You can replace the entrance and the front yard slightly different, so they can have the garden on this side and have the beautiful park on the other side. So I think it makes it better in this default configuration. But anyway, I don't think I will continue the next one, but I will just take a sneak peek on it though. Let's see. Let's just take a look how much more. So it's not that thick, but I don't think I can finish this tomorrow. But yeah, it'll be interesting. It's basically the back of the Burrow, but I'm gonna leave it to tomorrow, starting from back 17. It's like 17 to 24, so 20, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. So it's still 8 backs to do. Typically speaking, would be 2 days of building, but let's see what's happened. But so far, looking really nice, and that's it for today.